Well, hello, St. Francis Catholic School. I'm auctioneer Patrick, and I am so excited to be with you today to kick off the 22nd annual auction and gala. Have we got some fun for you over the next week? As we get started today, I want to ask you to do a couple of things for me. Please, first, be sure to say hello in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions throughout the broadcast. We would love to answer them in real time. If you'll chop it in the chat right there on the homepage of the auction website, we will see it and we will answer your question. I also want to let you know that every time you enter a chat, you are entered into a drawing today to win a free $25 Amazon gift card. And without further ado, I cannot enjoy more spending time with these two lovely individuals who are so committed to the success of the auction and gala every year. Please welcome our co-chairs, Beth Sparks and Nicole Miller. How is it going, ladies? Are we ready for this party?
We're on the home stretch.
We lit the candle today, didn't we?
That's
awesome. Tell us what's going on.
Well, we've been busy. We've been doing a lot of work getting everything together for our auction. We're really excited for this event at the Allison. We are sold out, so we are very excited to have everyone join us next weekend. The Allison is newly renovated. It's going to be a beautiful event.
Yeah, unbelievable at the Allison. I mean, wow. Okay. I mean, Tualatin Country Club was pretty spectacular, but now the Allison Inn and Spa, one of the top destination hotels in the United States, and it's right here in your backyard. That is fantastic. Hey, Nicole, we wouldn't be able to do this event without incredible sponsors. You guys have quite the list this year.
We do. This event really isn't possible without our generous donations, and we are so thankful for our sponsors. We want to be sure to thank our diamond sponsors, Oregon Surgical Institute and Regenerative Orthopedic Center and Langers Entertainment Center. Our platinum sponsors, Kai USA, Kidney Care Physicians, Les Schwab, Oyeda Vineyard, Surface Prep, Team Schwab, and Titan Underground. We have our gold sponsors, Cowan Construction and Northwest Print Strategies, Silver, Gold Line Financial, Gray Wolf IT, and Parkwood Clinic. And our bronze sponsors are Sinestrano Orthodontics and Wahlberg Aviation Services. And we are very thankful for all the generous contributions.
That Wahlberg Aviation Services, what a group that is. Always supporting St. Francis, huh? And Dr. Seth Sinestraro over there at Sinestraro Orthodontics. It doesn't get any better. You can't do an event anywhere in the Sherwood-Newburgh area without Dr. Seth stepping up. So that is fantastic. Hey, as we get going over the next several days here, we're going to run this event. It's actually going to take about 9 days by the time we're all done. We're going to raise a lot of money. You guys have already raised a lot of money. Beth, give us a sense of how the dollars will be used here at St. Francis Catholic School.
Yeah, happy to. So the funds raised from our auction are going to benefit the St. Francis Tuition Assistance Program. And this program is really important to us. It enables students and families to take full advantage of a Catholic school education. Each year, there are several families, more than several, that apply for financial aid due to unforeseen hardships, job loss, medical expenses, or other financial struggles. And just last year, the 23-24 school year tuition assistance went to 63 students. So your help is appreciated in the work that we're doing to raise money in this auction.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. And speaking of work, look who chimed in right here. Everybody's favorite, Miss Leslie Fennell.
The hardest worker of all.
I mean, she is unbelievable. I mean, you guys, you've got a real treasure right there. I know Mrs. G and I were talking about it when we were doing that site survey over at the Allison. But Leslie, thank you for all your help. And not only is she behind the scenes making things happen, but she has been one of our more, I would say, active bidders today, if you haven't noticed. So that is awesome. And speaking of bidding, are you guys all right with me just diving into showing folks how to bid?
Absolutely.
Let's get the party started here, because you're already behind the eight ball if you haven't started bidding. We've got an incredible online auction for you over the next 9 days. All right, and we'll talk about that the bidding will close on Sunday next week, but I'm going to give you some insight. You're going to want to start bidding today. And to get started, it doesn't get any easier. Just go to ourschool.auction / St. Francis auction. It'll take you to this beautiful homepage. Who did our graphics there, Nicole? She did a wonderful job.
Jamie, who is a parent of a student at our school. Yes.
Yeah, she did. I love
Done great work.
I love the design of the logo this year. Be the light. That is awesome. Well, folks, once you are here, there are over 127 online auction packages. Okay. And best of all, there are no barriers to entry. You do not have to have one of those sold out tickets to be able to participate in the online auction. We've actually got some other things you can participate in too. Some other pre-sale items that you may find interesting. So the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get online, you can dive right in and start looking at the online auction, but I'm going to encourage you to register. So to register, you're just going to go right up here and click on the register button. It's going to give you a couple of prompts. You're going to fill out the blanks. And when you do, it is going to send you an email. And when you get that email, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and say, confirm my email address. And it will confirm your email address so it knows that it is you. And then it will also give you a prompt to download the Octria app. And I don't know about you two, but I find that Octria app is absolutely phenomenal to follow all the action as we go through the next 9 days. So make sure you download that auction app from Octria, and the instructions are right in that confirmation email that you're going to receive. Then you're going to come back to the website, which will look the same way on the Octria app either way, okay? And you can see right here, there are 4 buttons that are going to draw your attention immediately, okay? And I want to share with you, we actually have 3 auctions associated with the 22nd annual Gala and auction. You guys say Gala or Gala?
Gala.
Okay, see, because I'm doing the Chinois Gala tonight, and I have to say Gala all the time, and I forget where I am, and yeah. All right, so we're having a Gala. That's the way I would say it, so it's all good. We actually have 3 auctions that folks will have the opportunity to participate in to benefit St. Francis. The one that is available online for everyone to bid is called our online auction. We have a silent auction preview, which the silent auction items will be available for viewing at the event next Saturday, March 8th at the Allison Inn and Spa, as well as our live auction preview. So you'll be able to preview the items that are going to be available. We're going to touch on all that. And then we also have some for sale items. And I know Miss Leslie just added one. So I'm going to click on it because it is the birthday shout out. And I'm sure that's big for everybody. They want their name on the reader board there at St. Francis. Is that the way I understand it works?
It's brand new this year. This is the first time we're offering that. You purchase that and you will get your student's birthday on the reader board that's out on Langer Way.
Yeah, and there's no competition other than we only have 100 available. So if you want one, just click right here. You buy it right now. And you can designate when your child's name will show up on that reader board. So do that right away before they sell out. And then let's dive into the online auction because I want to share with you how to get involved there. 127 packages. Are you kidding me? You guys have been busy.
It's been amazing. Amazing contributions this year. Yes.
I mean, it's phenomenal. And your auction coordinator has done a tremendous job. And that's a lot of packages. So, and the best part is the majority of them all started at $10. I think there was only one package that we had the starting bid a little bit higher. But other than that, everything started at $10. So you want to get in there right away, friends, and start bidding. Okay. So let's show you how to do that. I tested the waters a little bit earlier. It didn't take me long to get outbid. So everybody is paying attention. I'm going to dive in. I'm going to jump on a package that if I farm fresh eggs for a year, wow, that would be pretty. How'd they only come up with a $125 value? I mean, they must not be eating many eggs right now.
Right. It's eggs once a month.
Eggs once a month. Okay. Well, I think that would be pretty cool, but I'd have to come down and pick it up. So, but I do love going to McMinnville. This is the third grade showcase, and this is unbelievable package. First thing you'll notice when you click on it is you get all the details, right? And this explains the entire package, okay? And then you learn about how you're going to bid. And let's talk about that. I'm just going to start at the top of the bidding section and walk you through it. First thing it tells you is that the bidding ends in 9 days plus bid extension, right? And I want to draw your attention to that because uh, bid extension, I want to explain it, is treating our online auction very similar to a live auction. So when I'm up there taking bids, I do not stop and say sold until people are done bidding, right? So we're having an online auction that is just like a real live auction. And what will happen is our scheduled close time is at 5 o'clock next Sunday. That's the day after the big event at the Allison Inn and Spa at 5 o'clock. So you can come to the Allison, have a great time, big party. Next day, you get all day to bid, right? Right after you go to church. But if an item receives a bid within the last 5 minutes prior to that closing time of 5 o'clock, so 4:55 or beyond, what will happen is when you bid in that window, it will notify the person you just outbid, and it will extend that closing time 5 more minutes, right? So that way that person has a chance. They'll get the notice on their phone, whether it's their text or an email, and said, hey, you've just been outbid, but you've got some time to go in and bid again. So we always encourage that, right? So don't be surprised. Don't think you're gonna log in at 4:59 and a half and place a bid. You will not automatically win, right? It's going to extend the bidding when you bid that late in the package. All right. The next thing it's going to do is it's going to tell you what the current high bid is. In this case, it is at $210 by Lindsay, and that's fantastic. And it's going to tell you what your next bid increment is, which is $220. And then here's where you get to make all the action happen. Okay. And you can place in the amount that you would like to bid on this package. And you can place that two ways, Beth and Nicole. You can place it as a proxy bid, which is what I love to see people do. And I want to explain how that works. Let's say that I look at this package and I say, wow, this package is worth almost $900, right? That's an amazing package. And it's got the Atticus Hotel in it. That's fabulous. I'd pay, I don't know. I'm going to say just for fun, I'm going to say I'd pay $500 for that package. Okay. But if I could get it for $220, I'd like that. How about you two?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to place a bid. I'm not going to do 500 because I don't want to upset Lindsay too bad, but I am going to raise her up a little bit because it's a really nice package. Okay. So I'm going to place a bid of 300, but here's the secret. Because I have clicked on this box that says place as proxy bid, what that means is the computer's going to bid the least amount that I need to bid to be ahead, to be the leading bidder, okay? And it will advance my bid to keep me in the lead all the way up to $300, right? So if nobody comes in and bids, I'm going to get this package for $220. If somebody comes in and bids $220, it's not going to accept their bid. It's going to make my bid $220, right? Now, here's where the important deal is. If you're out there today and you're thinking, well, I'll just go back and bid again. I'll go back and bid again. Remember, because I place this as a proxy bid, when the person bids against me at $220, it will not accept their bid, but it will advance my bid to $220. Had they bid $220 and I didn't have proxy bid enabled, then I would have to bid $230. Right. So it would cost me more money. And although every bid is making money for St. Francis Catholic School, we'd still like to get that deal, right? So I'm going to place this bid at $300 as a proxy bid. It's going to confirm. Every now and then I forget. I put an extra zero in there, and I don't like to do that. That can be kind of expensive. So I love that it double checks. Now, interesting enough, right? It said my next bid needed to be $220. The reality is I have the current high bid at $260 because Leslie, or I think it was Leslie.
Lindsay.
Lindsay had a proxy bid to 250. So you see how that worked? I'm now at 260, not 220, because the computer automatically raised her bid up to her max or her proxy, which was 250. And now I'm at 260 because I had to beat that last bid, right? So, and it will also tell you that the bid will automatically be raised to 300 to ensure you stay as a high bidder when you were bid against. I want to make sure, is there any questions on that? All right, because I know everybody bidding has an incredibly quality Catholic education, so they probably don't have any questions. But if you do, drop them in.
You explained it quite well, though. So
okay, fantastic. That's a good idea. Now, the other thing that I really want to stress about is we're always trying to build the Catholic community, right? We're always trying to build the St. Francis Catholic School community. So I'm going to encourage you, when you look at a package, it may not be the right package for you, right? But you know somebody that would love this package, okay? And you know that they love the Atticus Hotel there in McMinnville. So what you can do is just click on the link, email it to them and say, hey, put a bid in. This is a great package for you. You could also shave it. When you click on this, it will share it directly to your Facebook page, okay? It'll create a post. So you can share it out to your social community, which would be fantastic, and hopefully drive even more traffic to the St. Francis 22nd annual gala and auction, online auction, right?
Hey, Patrick, I have a question on the social media, and I'm
Yeah,
sure I should
fire up.
know this, but if I was to select Facebook, does it select our entire online auction, or is it just this item?
It's just this item,
Okay.
right? And that's fantastic. But that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it, right? And here's why, is because if I go back to the home page, okay, and I scroll down to the bottom, I'm sharing the event. If I do it here at the bottom, I could share the entire event. So I encourage the entire community there at St. Francis Catholic School and the parish, really, is to use those social media icons and get the word out, right? And get people supporting a school that is so near and dear to our hearts, right? So bid high and bid often. So that's our online auction. Hey, is there any? I don't want you to tell me which packages you're bidding on, okay? Because I don't want you to get inadvertently run up, okay? But is there some highlights in here? I know we've got a few of our class showcases in here, Beth and Nicole. We split the showcases up this year. There are some that are in the live auction. There are some that are in the online auction. There's even one in the silent auction for the social hour time before the main event there at the Allison Inn and Spa. But the showcases are in here. I was looking earlier. I was looking at the third grade showcase. Here's the fifth grade showcase, the sixth grade showcase. They're not all together, friends. So we want you to peruse the entire catalog. But is there some items in here that you'd like to talk about?
The one I would highlight, Patrick, is the paddleboarding starter set. I thought that was a really cool one. Our family just got into paddleboarding, and that item.
That's the live auction package, right?
Is it live?
Yeah, it's live.
Yep, that is live. So those attending the event can bid on that live, but it's a great way to get out with the family. We go to the Tualatin River, and we've got our inflatable paddle boards, and it's just a really cool package to get out and enjoy a fun activity with the family.
Yeah. Is there what would you encourage people you think would be all fired up about in the online auction?
Well, the one thing I would want to draw out is that Ritz-Carlton package right there.
Thank you. It's right there.
Even if you're not drawn to the Ritz-Carlton, or you didn't necessarily want to go in Portland, in this small type there, you'll see at the bottom in the description, this is also good for any Marriott hotel. It's a $700 gift card that can be used at Marriott as well. So it really opens up your options. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Lindsay's going to be pretty mad at us for
calling out her
items that she's already bidding on, right? Yeah, but that is really cool. I mean, the Ritz-Carlton downtown, brand new, incredible spa. Lots of cool stuff happening in that part of downtown right now. It's spectacular. And
There was a lot of really great family outing packages too that I thought was
Yep.
fun. Like a
The
lot of
Sherwood
family
outing
bundles.
one looked,
Yeah.
the Sherwood Adventure is right there. That's a really cool one.
which one?
The Sherwood Adventure, just a night out with the family to go around town. And
Yep. And that was donated by the Langers, huh? That's awesome. And this was the 5th grade showcase. Awesome. That is awesome. So we got 127 packages. You've got opportunities to get some tuition waivers at Central Catholic, St. Mary's, I think. They've got the camp going at St. Mary's.
There's several camps in there, from basketball camps to the
I saw those right here.
to the Catholic summer camps. But yeah, there's a little bit of everything for families.
Now, there was one camp that seemed really spectacular to me that I was noticing, and I want to see if I can find it. Yeah, this one right here. 4-week second session. Tell me about this one. Do you know anything about this particular package?
I don't.
It had a value of $8,450. We started the bidding a little higher, but that is an incredible
The
deal.
activities sound amazing.
Well, and it's in Waterford, Maine. I mean, it looks like. So I was hoping you were going to share with me. I should have prepped you to tell me about it.
We had somebody rolling in and lots of helpers.
But that's a fascinating package. Maybe I know Leslie and I were looking at it yesterday, and we're pretty impressed. So,
well, that camping box right there by your hand. I mean, a ton of that is Yeti. It's
absolutely
it's Yeti cooler, and it's
looks like some Buffalo Trace right there too. Am I right?
Yes, no shortage of amazing things.
That's not a good sign when I can tell the top of the bottle without the label showing, is it? Yeah, my apologies. I waited for this photo. Okay, now I can see it. But no, that's really cool. Camping box. That's awesome. You guys have done a phenomenal job with all the packages. And then the other thing I want to share with you is that you can preview, right? So if you're going to be with us on March 8th over at the Allison Inn and Spa, we've got a silent auction that'll be taking place, a traditional silent auction, paper bid sheets, the whole shooting match. And that will take place during the social hour. And there's, I think, what did I count? 19 packages or something like that. Quite a few. And there's some cool stuff here. This handmade wooden bench. I know that, is this the person that Mrs. G was telling me about, who made several benches for the school, and pretty spectacular. John Milroy. These are, I think when you see this in person, you're going to be ready to bid on it. And I'm going to give you a little insight. Bid fast and bid last if you want to win. Okay, that's the secret. Bid fast and bid last. I taught your brother that, Nicole. He's pretty good at it. So, yeah. So there's some really neat packages here in the online pack, in the silent auction, and then in the live auction. Have we got a live auction for you? And new this year, back in the live auction, is all of the class art, right? How exciting is that?
Yes. We took it out of
there's Kara. Hang on, I got to stop everything. Kara is killing it in organizing the auction. Yeah, and she has been a rock star, Kara. Great job getting all this put together. It's fantastic. And you've done I was so impressed when I went into the system yesterday, and all the photos were there and everything. And you and Wesley have done a phenomenal job. But Kara, I know this has been your project. So great job, Kara. That is fantastic. And she's actually listening to us, so that's even better. All righty. This is the live auction preview. We're going to start it out with some fun. Hey, how about this Blackstone, right? I mean, we're almost to Blackstone season if you don't have a covered patio, right?
You're really excited about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually looking at my Blackstone today because it's had the cover on it now for quite a few months. And I was thinking, is it sunny enough to pull that cover off and fire that bad boy up tomorrow morning? And if you don't have a 36-inch grill with hood and accessories, here is your chance. Be sure to bid fast.
This is the full setup. Yeah. Cover, smash burger set. Yeah. Cleaning supplies, everything you'd need for a Blackstone.
You've even got the official griddle seasoning, and there might be 2,000 no fewer than 2,000 videos on YouTube to teach you how to use it. So that's perfect. If you're not griddling yet, then you're not having any fun. And there's nothing better than breakfast in the summer, coming off your Blackstone and those smash burgers. I mean, 36 inches, that's the size I've got. And I'll tell you what, you can cook for an army.
It's a party grill.
Yeah, it's a party grill. I mean, invite the whole parish over. Invite your kids' class. I mean,
Yeah.
what a great way to do it, right? That's going to be awesome. And then the class art. Wow, how cool is it having all the class art back in the live auction? I'm looking forward to people's bid cards flying around like stars, shooting stars that night on the class art. I mean, we've got the quilt, the Kinder art.
This one is really exciting. This is a parishioner that did this quilt with the class, and it has their handprints and their photo, and it's definitely a keepsake for sure.
Yeah, no, that's spectacular. And Lois Marie Meyer is the parishioner, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, she did that's just beautiful, and I think she's going to be there that night, as I understand too. So
I believe so.
That is that's pretty spectacular. And then just for my friend Beth.
There's the paddleboard.
How good is that?
Yeah, it's a good time. There's a nice spot over by the Tualatin Country Club where you can have access to the Tualatin River and pop on in there and enjoy some fun in the water.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a fun package, and it's the 14th package that night. We've got quite a deal. We've got an all-inclusive headed to Mexico, which is pretty spectacular. Look at that view. I know it's nice today, but had you done this weekend while branches were hitting the side of my house and falling in my yard, I was thinking this would be a pretty spectacular place. As long as you don't have that wrap on the Alaska flight home, it would be a perfect place. Perfect place. And you know, I'm just leaving that alone, but you have two choices of resorts there. You're going to fly into Puerto Vallarta, and then it's a short jaunt to the different spas. One resort is an adult only, right? So if you're looking to have that special getaway with your significant other, this would be the package for you. 4 nights, all inclusive. Once you're there, it just doesn't get any better than that, right? So check it out. Make sure you read all the details. You have 12 months to book it, 24 months to travel. There's lots of details, but that's why we put the preview up there, ladies, is so that you can see all the details, right? I mean, you know, I'm a fast talker. We're not there to cut hair, obviously. So we want to speed it up. And then you've got 4th grade cupcakes. That looks great.
Yep.
That's awesome.
They're really cute this year.
And these are all going to be on display during the social hour too, so people can actually see them, touch them, see the hard work that the kids and teachers and parents have put into this. This will be a lot of fun, right? And you got the 5th grade. It's got the woven cross. Who was that? And the glamping and style pack. I mean, you guys. Oh, and then we've got this luxury timeshare. Tell me about that.
It's international timeshare, luxury international timeshare. It's a full week, 7 days. Your choice of location. It's a voucher for travel. Yeah,
that is phenomenal. Now, I also want to draw attention. It's not quite up there yet, but later we're going to be putting the sign-up parties on the site too. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I know they were finishing up some details on that.
The sign-up parties are actually going to be in person that night.
Okay.
Yes.
And then if there's any leftover, then we would put it on.
Yeah, then we'll put them on. Okay.
So I want to be clear. I don't want to make any bad suggestions there, but I am going to always tell you, keep checking the site, right? You never know what might pop in there that could surprise you. We're going to have just an incredible event. And then also tell us, Beth and Nicole, what can folks expect when they come to the big event?
Yeah, our cocktail hour starts at 5. We have a bit more time this year than last. That was some of the feedback we heard, is more socializing times. We've got a good solid hour where folks can come in, have their hors d'oeuvres. And while you're having a drink in your hors d'oeuvres, you can enjoy our photo booth. We've got the silent auction that will be set out, golden ticket sales, our wine wall and party sales. We just touched on the party sales. Those will be out. And then we'll transition into dinner and our live auction around 6:15.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. And hey, let's talk about that golden ticket for a second, because they're only available that night. It's $100. You get to pick one item out of the live auction to take with you. The only item that's excluded, I mean, we have 19 live auction packages, and the only one that's excluded in that golden ticket is the international travel package. So, and then the other thing I always think about when I go to a new venue, right? I'm thinking about for your guest here, friends, is that when you come to the Allison, it's a gorgeously beautiful property, but it's a little big, and it can be a little misleading if you're not there every day, right? But just follow around all the way through the parking lot, past the main door, follow along, and they have self parking down below, and it's just a very, very short walk right to the ballroom area. And what's the name of that ballroom, Nicole?
The Copper Gold Ballroom.
The Copper Gold, is that right?
Yep, Copper Gold.
Okay,
Ballroom.
fantastic. So the Copper Gold. So don't worry about, you can valet if you want, but quite honestly, it's almost the same amount of walk from the valet from the lower parking where you park yourself, right? And there's a nice little area you can drop folks off. And I think the other thing we'll be pushing out some more info on is that 99 is going to be a little closed there at the YMCA over the weekend. So, you want to plan ahead.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, add some travel time. Don't miss that social hour.
Let it cut into your social hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the social hour and your silent auction. And the best way to solve that, right, ladies, is to just go ahead and book a room at the Allison. And
that's true.
Nicole, you've got some information about folks can still book rooms there. Is that correct?
Right? There's still rooms available, and they're still offering our group discount. All the information is on the website, and you can still book a room if you want.
That is awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So it's going to be an incredible, fun event. We've got our special appeal that night. Going to be raising money for our school. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's more the tuition assistance, like what Beth talked about earlier. That's the focus of our pledge that night, the paddle raise. And then we'll have a great video to talk a little bit more about the program, but also feature the students at St. Francis. So it'll be a chance to see your kids in the video and their life that they lead at St. Francis. So.
Yeah. And you know what I love about the tuition assistance is I always find in the Catholic school system that there's such an effort to make sure that the school is affordable to as many people as possible, right? And so tuition does not actually cover 100% of the cost of educating your children there. So they try to keep it as low as you can. So tuition assistance is in a lot of different ways and really allows you to broaden the audience that can attend the school. So this event is incredibly important and really generates phenomenal support. So that is fantastic. Fire up. Is there any questions out there, friends? If you have a question, jump in there, put it in the comment box. We will answer it right now. But if you don't have any, what else do you want to tell the folks that are bidding coming next week? Share it out with your family, share it out with your friends. What else can we talk about for them?
We're excited. Come out and be ready to have a good time. Perfect chance to dress up and visit with your friends. Like Beth said, we added more time to the social hour because that was one of the biggest, that's the biggest feedback we got last year was like, this is the one time that everybody gets to get together and hang out and we want more of it. So we've added time to the event. We've added time to the social hour and we're just hoping to give everyone that event to get time together and have a good time.
Yeah. And bid high and bid often.
Right. Support the school and have fun together. Yes.
It just doesn't get any better than that. That is for sure. And
I'll just underscore what you already said, Patrick, but just remember the online bidding that's open now is open to anyone. You don't have to have a ticket to the event. You don't have to be part of the school, friends, families, neighbors. anyone can be part of the online bidding, and we look for your support and extending the invite to others so they can join in.
Yeah, definitely get it out there and share. Remember, you have until Sunday, March 9th, starting at 5 o'clock. We'll start closing that online auction down. So you've got plenty of time. You can do it whenever you want. Just be sure to register, start bidding. Looking forward to seeing everybody Saturday, March 8th at the Allison Inn and Spa. It's going to be an incredible party. Until then, friends, let's bid high. And oh, you know what we haven't done? We can give away a gift card. We only had a couple of comments, so it's going to be easy. How's that sound? Let's see. I think we know the two that did it, and both are very, very deserving. So let's see who won. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Kara. That's appropriate, huh? How about that? That is awesome. So, Kara, watch your email and we will get you that Amazon gift card in just a few minutes. So, hey, thanks again, ladies, for having me and allowing me to be a part of your event. I'm really excited to be associated with the St. Francis Catholic School community, and can't wait to see you guys having a tremendous, tremendous event next week.
Well,
Thank
for
you.
all
We
you do for
appreciate
us,
all of your
Patrick.
help, Patrick. Thanks for
You
making
bet. It's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to sharing the stage with my buddy Brian Cordell, and it's going to be a great, great event. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. You have a great time. Bid high, bid often, and make sure you bid fast and last to win. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.